Now say thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, pump.
Pump. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 15,000th episode of Unsuitable Language, lifeishardcomedy.com, with starring John Wellington and Marv Connor. And pretty much that's usually every show, because we like to sound
I'm gonna ask some people. Yeah, I'm gonna ask some people to be guests. We haven't had guests in a while, so we got to get back on that.
We got to get on a guest.
Yeah, I've been laxing in the booking department, so I need to mix everything up.
Blame our booker. Don't blame yourself. Fucking booker.
I would like to, but he's been incommunicado.
He doesn't talk to us anymore, the booker. It's hard to get bookings.
No.
When you don't talk to your booker. Elton,
Right.
Elton, you're the only one who watches the show. Why don't you come on?
He is too busy on WWE.
And you know,
You didn't know that Elton doubles as LA Knight.
We should have Steve Guy come on, because Steve Guy was doing that talk show. He brought it back, and I think he had a little success with it. I'm not sure.
I mean, can we pull a Steve Guy? I don't know that we have that kind of juice, Marv.
If Steve Guy will come on our show.
I mean, do we want to start
we could do our
sponsor
sponsor.
Some of the big comedians, you know?
We could do our sponsor.
I forgot about them. We got to wear their shirts all the time. So does
your podcast stink like ours? Try Odor Eaters 3. That's not Odor Eaters 1, folks.
Right?
That's Odor Eaters 3.
Our smallest child.
Three means, what does 3 mean?
Just
advanced.
Eats that stuff. I mean, he loves it.
It's my mouthwash. Just spit it back in like John does. Odor Eaters 3. Odor wetness fighters. It fights the two things in my life that harm me the most: odor and wetness.
Yeah, and if you snort it, it'll give you the brain clouds. It'll really just,
I'll cut some up right now.
Like that stench. Ooh.
I don't think it would be healthy.
Marvin's in his jackass phase of comedy, where he's just going to, try anything.
Snort things. It works for Jackass.
Right? Are you ready to go? Did you hit the boys? Did we already have the boys? We already had the boys.
Snorted it. I played the boys. We did it.
What do we want to start here with?
We're 3 minutes in.
We did. We're going.
Let's do a little monologue. Are you ready? I think
every week there's like 15 things to cover.
I think the game is up.
And then we don't even get to how much money he's stealing.
I think the game is up. I think we've lost a democracy for sure. They're normalizing troops in the streets.
Oh, now you're here. You're over here with me.
What?
Well, I've been saying that this is going to happen for quite a while, though, right?
Well, we said it's going to happen, but it's happening now.
Yeah, well, it's all part of the plan.
We're losing our country fast.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's depressing, but we also see it coming. I mean, so
I still can't get over the people who are like, "Oh no, this is nothing.
People say
this is nothing different." The Democrats did the same thing. No, you warned us. You warned us the Democrats are going to do it. You said Obama was going to put troops in the streets. You said Biden was going to put troops in the streets, but it turns out they didn't. One guy is doing it, though, and it's the most incompetent human being that ever sat in the confines of the Oval Office. And that's a lot of people. That's not just presidents, John. A lot of incompetent people have sat in the room of the White House.
Yeah, but you still got to remember, as my golden credo of this whole thing is, it's being run by Spaceballs.
That's only fortunately for us.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's the silver lining. The bad part is that towing a line with them are collected billionaires.
Techocracy is there. Peter Thiel. I don't know where Musk is in it now.
Yes, that whole.
Peter Thiel is definitely in there. Like I was watching.
He's in there. He's not a.
I watched a video by the Elephant Graveyard. It's about comedy. It was called. It's saying that Joe Rogan has destroyed comedy forever. Let me pull it up here and see the title. It's the Elephant Graveyard.
How is that?
He, because Joe Rogan is actually doing the bidding of people like Peter Thiel and that he connects to the masses like he's a regular guy. And Joe Rogan's always been a million. He's always been rich. You know what I'm saying? He's never been a poor guy. He's never had this trouble. But he comes off as just an everyday kind of guy. And what he is a pothead who changes his mind like the fucking wind. He goes in any direction. Let's see the videos of the Elephant Graveyard.
I honestly never could have guessed that this guy would have been.
Yeah. But he released a video called How Comedy Was Destroyed by an Anti-Reality Doomsday Cult. He's comparing his mothership thing to a doomsday cult, and that he made the similarities how it's exactly like, remember the what was that cult where they all thought they're going to get on an asteroid and fly away?
Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate. He's comparing it exactly to that. And of course, anytime it's easy to make comparisons where things match up. You know what I'm talking about? You can make arguments like that all the time. Like, oh, this guy did this and now they're doing this. It's not a stretch to do that with pretty much anything, but the correlations between what Joe Rogan is doing and what Heaven's Gate did is eerily similar, in my opinion.
In your opinion, or in the
Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan is he's the new Johnny Carson. You got to get approved by Joe Rogan to make it in comedy.
God, I hope not, because I will never get approval by
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Yeah, I'm going to be.
You're you're very close to it, right?
Close to
you know
it.
How
what?
close we are to the Joe Rogan mothership thing?
No.
The roast battles.
I don't even know what the fuck mothership you're talking about.
Well, that's the name of the comedy club in Austin, Texas, where Joe Rogan built, and now everybody wants to go there and perform on the stage. It's the new Comedy Store kind of thing. He's the new Mitzi Shore.
Okay.
Joe Rogan. You know who Mitzi Shore was? She
Yes,
ran the Comedy Store. Okay.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's the new guy. You got to go through Joe Rogan to make it big in comedy now. You got to get on the Rogan.
I guess I'm not going to make it big in comedy. I'm gonna have to put out it and.
The Roast Battle League is in conjunction with that. They go to the mothership and perform sometimes.
Okay, then maybe I'll decide what I'll decide. I don't know. I didn't realize that when I signed up said, hey, I'll, I don't, to be honest with you, and people know my stance on the roasts and the roast battling and all that kind of stuff. Everybody says it helps you write. I don't believe that. I don't subscribe to it. I don't know how
I can't think of any
maybe people have. Maybe people have gotten things out of it, but you're not working on your set. You're just shitting on someone, or you're talking to someone back and forth. What's that?
I agree with you. I I don't love roast battling. I think it's
And
funny though.
I
I go
don't.
watch it, and they're all our friends. So
Yeah, that's fine, but it's not. Again, I've always said it's really, and when I've done it, um, I've always felt that they were. I don't know. It's a fine line. It's just I sometimes I take them apparently too far, and then there's that, or it's not like an equal serving. It's like if you um so if someone makes fun of me, right, and it's another person and I say something back, it's not taken as an equal thing. It might be hit harder because of that person rather than. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I just it hasn't been I haven't done it in a while. I think the last time I roasted anybody or roast battled anybody was with you.
I don't even remember it.
Yeah. So I mean, that's how long ago it's been. That was before COVID. But like I said, I told Kyle that I was going to do it this time if I got into the thing, just to say I participated. I'm not planning on winning. I was just going to participate. I don't plan on taking it to Austin or being part of I didn't even know about this mothership until you just now mentioned it.
Martin Phillips is one of the comics we feature in the Rubber City Comedy Festival. He's one of the stars of the Tony Hinchcliffe Kill Tony show.
Yeah, I'm not. I know my feelings on that show too. I would never do that. It's not my thing. I didn't like it at the beginning when we were doing open mics and we had a DJ that would talk to us and interrupt. I didn't like it then either. So again, it's not something that I would seek out or do because you know what? It's another. Let's just humiliate a new comic.
Yeah, it's not good.
Well,
they're not even comics. It's just people who go up, and this guy made these videos. He's got several of them, and he's highlighting how like the Tony Hinchcliffe was taking other people's jokes and using them in his act that were on Kill Tony.
I don't know. I've never. I can't.
And then he talked at the Republican convention. You do know him
as a person.
He's the guy that did the Puerto Rico as a floating island of trash in the Republican convention.
Yeah, I got it. I mean, I don't know him is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
But so he's part of the mothership.
He runs Kill Tony. He's a shit comic.
Okay. Like I said, I've never even I haven't seen. Have you seen his set?
Yeah, I've seen him. I don't find it. I don't get it. Why
does he have a show out?
Yeah, it's called Kill Tony. He's there every week.
No. I mean, does he have a special?
They have specials. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's in with Rogan. He's going to be a star. He's a star already. He signed a big, huge deal with Netflix.
Yeah, I know. I've seen him on a few things on WWE, but like I said before, I've never watched him. I've seen clips of the show. It never. I know Michael Ivy's been on the show several times. It's just
who's Michael?
It's something that I would do. Michael Ivy, the comic.
He's been on Kill Tony.
Well, I said Ivy.
Yeah,
I think he's been on there a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think Kill Tony's been to
Michael Ivy was
recently, and people.
I didn't know he was doing comedy. I didn't know Michael Ivy was even doing comedy.
Yeah, he's in. I think he's in Austin, Texas. I think.
Oh, that would make sense then. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe he's part of the mothership.
He's a troll.
I don't know.
Michael's a troll. No matter what you say to him, he trolls you. He always finds a stupid argument against you.
Michael Ivy?
Yeah, he used to come on Facebook and argue dumb stuff all the time.
Yeah, I haven't talked to. I don't engage on that on Facebook. I don't do that.
Yeah. Well,
not at all. I just think it's a to me it just got to be a colossal waste of time. I got more invested in it than I needed to be, and it was taken away from other things, and I didn't want to have online battles with people that were like miles and miles away for no reason that could affect my mood for the whole day. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But let's get back to. Did you see Zelensky wear a black suit with a tie?
Michael Ivy's got a Michael Ivy Kill Tony compilation on YouTube.
Oh, see?
The ultimate Michael Ivy on Kill Tony compendium. Delight your friends and terrify your enemies with the joy of watching.
Yeah, I just have scars from whenever I started out, and there was a DJ that was it was in an old strip club that they turned into a open mic, and the DJ would heckle you during your set.
I know they used to do that.
The same thing.
Ramon Rivas used to do it. I mean, Ramon never was very witty with his comments. It was always like, "Oh, that didn't add anything to what I just said." So,
what was that? When was that?
Mike Ivy used to do it. We did a morning coffee shop show, and Michael would sit there and he would interrupt your act with comments. First, Jim Tooze did it, and Jim Tooze was very good at it. I'll say that. But Michael Ivy started doing it, and it was just like, "Oh, great, nice comment," kind of stuff. Ramon Rivas, remember him?
Yeah.
He's still big in comedy. He does big stuff. He used to be somebody until he got Me Too'd. He can recover from being Me Too'd. Everyone else is.
Why not?
Yeah. Okay, I really broke this down to a stop. Anyways,
I mean,
the name of the podcast.
I didn't even know that there was a mothership Mars. That's how
Elephants in the Graveyard. He takes a lot of positions that I'm sure a lot of people would argue with about the Joe Rogan experience. See, I resent that Joe Rogan has. We were because Joe Rogan basically it was a large thing for getting young people to vote for fucking Trump, and Joe Rogan. He's just like Trump. The last person that talks to Joe Rogan has influenced Joe Rogan. You know what I mean? He has a new opinion.
Again, I gotta go. Again, I thought I haven't done the homework and really watched the show to know what he does.
He's one of the biggest podcasts in the world, and he has a huge influence on people.
Yeah, and okay. So here's I've seen Joe Rogan's comedy, and I've never been that impressed. Okay, I'm gonna say
his newest album is.
That's why
his newest album was work.
His like side or whatever it is that the between the UFC, it's not really been my thing. I like news radio. I like news radio a lot. I thought it was cool when he called out Mencia. That earned points. I didn't realize that he was the spokesman for comedy. I just wanted to try to do what I want to do. Right.
But you got to get his approval now.
I don't. Well, then I guess I'll never work then if I never get his approval because I'm not seeking it.
Right.
I'm not, I'm not. I'm going to go do what I want to do. And if if I can make money and makes me happy, then great for me. If not, then I guess it's not. I'll do something else. I'll figure it out. So I'm not worried about Joe Rogan's approval about whether or not what I say or what I do or anything like that. I think all that, to be quite honest, star fucking is deplorable. It's disgusting, and it irritates the shit of me about comedy in general. This whole thing where let me try to hump anybody who becomes successful, and then I'm going to imitate their act or try to do what they do and their mannerisms and stuff. It grosses me out. So there's that. So, but this show is about, I guess, I mean, it is involved because, you know, there are comedians that who have bought into the whole, we're going to latch on to Trump and see if we can make one last gasp into money or career. Or maybe there was a thing with COVID that really pissed him off, like Jim Brewer. It really pissed him off. And now he's completely, you know, in my opinion, gone off the rails, who was doing really great things. He had a great show. And then I don't know what happened. And I Roseanne, I mean, who was really people that involved with the Roseanne show that they, you know, did they really miss her at all? I don't get.
That show went on for years without
some
her.
of the other comedians that I've latched onto were irrelevant, and so this is the only thing they're trying to do to make money.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
And now they say, oh, the Manosphere podcast people, I don't know who's the guy that has the mustache that has a bunch of people in New York that think he's Andrew something.
Schultz.
Yeah, him. Trump was on there. Now he was saying, oh, I guess I was wrong about Trump. No shit.
He's a Rogan guy. Shit. He's one of the Rogan guys.
Another Rogan guy. You were all wrong about Trump because if you hadn't fell asleep during 10th grade history, maybe you would know something a little bit more and actually question what he was doing. But you didn't. You were like, oh, well, let's let him talk. Let's not challenge anything. Like that Theo Redneck, whatever he is. All of them.
Yeah, I know that guy.
I don't care.
Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, and if I don't make it, I don't care. I don't want
Rogan guy.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I don't want their approval on what I'm doing, or if they think I'm good or they don't think I'm good. I could give a shit because the thing they support is trash. Plain and simple. They supported trash. They knew it was trash when they had it on there, and they decided to go with it anyway. And so if they want to support that, then go right ahead.
They're just in the populist support. They support whatever.
Exactly. They were just trying to get the numbers up. They thought it'd be cool. Hey, and if you want to have the president, or you want to have the former president on there to talk to him, then you know what? Ask him why he marched on about January 6th.
No, they're not going to ask that. They're not going to ask that. That was peaceful. It was a loving day. Day of loving, John.
You know, but instead they were trying to be Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Which it's past that point. He is a political figure at that point.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe they shouldn't have that much sway, and they didn't realize they had that much sway. Fine. You're just doing a podcast. You're trying to get numbers. But now, all of a sudden, to be like, oh, I didn't know anything. And this isn't the Trump that I heard. And it was like, what are we doing here? It's like, so you didn't remember the first 4 years? Like none of all that escaped your fucking brain?
Frankly, John, it was the greatest 4 years in history. What are you talking about? It was an amazing 4 years.
And now everybody's doing this switch when they were like, oh, I love Trump. And now they're doing this like little subtle switch. It was like, oh, you hear this Trump guy? Oh, like they didn't know.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
He's not doing anything now he didn't do before, but he's just doing it at much higher.
Escalated. He literally put it out there. They put it out there as Project 2025 because he has no other plans and he thinks it's a great one.
Yeah.
And now when people are getting ripped off the streets, now you're like, oh, well, how did this happen? Give me a break.
You're tackling food delivery guys, taking the criminals off the streets, John. Because you know what? I ordered jalapenos on my sandwich. Fucking guy didn't put it on there. Fucking take him to fucking El Salvador.
And you know what? If you're for this, then go follow those guys. If that's what you're for. If you're for what's everything that's happening and you think it's all cool and everything, then I guess that's where you land on the shit you want to hear and listen to. But it's not my bag, and I'm not going to.
I've never really been a fan. I tried to listen to it like you said, and it just like, no, it's empty. It's nothing there. All hat, no cattle.
Well, I've never listened to any of their podcasts, to be honest with you. The only thing I did watch was Kill Tony, and I was remembering that time when that happened. I was like, I'm never going to be on that show. Because,
It's stupid.
It just reminds me of an auditions. You know what I mean? And trying to be funny to people at auditions. And
I think
you know,
Devin watched one.
Of you afterwards or during.
I think Devin watched one when who's the big heavy guy that died? Ralphie May. I think Devin watched one with Ralphie May was on it. I'm sure, but he said
On Kill Tony.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think it was on Kill Tony. But
Well,
he said Ralphie May gave the guys good input, but he said most of them weren't even comedians. They were just people going up there doing stupid stuff. Like, why would you? If it's a seriously thing about, why wouldn't they get real people who are trying to be comedians? Why would they put these fucking? I just walked in off the street and you drew my name, so now I'm going to be on Kill Tony.
Yeah, I thought that they were all. I thought that they were all like established comics.
No,
oh.
Some of them are.
No, I meant not the people. Are you talking about the people that go up or the people that have
people that go up? People go up. A lot of them are not established comics. They're just.
Oh, all right.
Some of them aren't comedians at all.
I did not know that.
They're just, you get your name, you put your name in the hat and get drawn.
Okay. I thought.
But then they have regulars that come up, like my friend Martin Phillips, and Martin's very funny. I never seen him on. I think I saw the Netflix special. I watched that, and that was hard to watch, to be honest. That's what I found about Kill Tony. Very hard to watch. Very hard to.
Oh, his Netflix special.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I got to be honest with you. I don't like watching. It's not that I don't like watching stand up. I love watching stand up. I can't watch stand up because I don't want to be. I don't want to like be influenced by their bits. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I always say if I come up with something and someone else has done it, let me know, tell me, because I don't want to do something that somebody else is doing, or even, you know what I mean?
Well, there are two schools of thought on that. I mean, if it's part of your life experience, I think it's fair game to do what you've lived.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to watch these other comics and be influenced by some of the, stuff that say. So then that's why it's hard for me to gauge on whether or not but I have seen Joe Rogan. I've seen his early stuff and some of his other things, and I just never went back to it. Maybe it got better. I don't know. But
his newest thing is horrible. His newest special. He apes like a monkey, pulls shit out of his ass, and it's just like. Then when he was bombing, he started pulling out his old jokes and putting it on his new special, and it's like. And then all the comics go on his podcast and they tell him how great it was.
Well, because he's got a lot of people listening. He's the voice of comedy. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, I knew that. He's the new Johnny Carson.
It's the new Johnny Carson, huh?
You got to get on his podcast and you got to be asked to come over and sit on the couch with him.
You know what? I disagree with a lot of. I mean, Johnny Carson's a funny guy, but I disagree with a lot of. Johnny Carson's ethos. You know what I mean? Because he didn't think
sorry.
And there was a lot of this going on when Colbert got fired. There was like this little like red Republican wave about, Johnny Carson, he never made jokes about the administration. That Johnny Carson was a
the fuck are they
straight
talking
up
about?
fella.
They forget facts. Johnny Carson made fun of everybody. His writers wrote the jokes.
Right. But they were saying since and Jay Leno was trying to, or they were saying, Jay Leno said that
boy, they were really after Jay Leno this week.
Oh, who was?
Everybody.
Yeah, because Jay Leno had said that you shouldn't do political stuff during your jokes. Just that, and there was something, I don't know, maybe they AI'd it. So about Carson, where he said
Monica
he was get involved in certain politics.
They were interviewing Monica Lewinsky and how she said Jay Leno pretty much destroyed her life for a while. And
yeah, I think. Well, yeah. So he did that. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about then. Why he's bitching about Colbert.
They did political jokes all the time. I don't know why.
Yeah, so why the fuck was he bitching about Colbert?
He says because Colbert takes a side, and he just picked on everybody.
Oh,
I think that would be the point.
yeah. I mean, I think when the side, I'm sorry, when the side is some of the stuff that, you know, and let's go back real quick though. No, because that's changed the subject completely. Because I don't want to get into that. But let's get back to the topics here because we kind of went off on a tangent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're 30 minutes in and we haven't covered anything on.
But again,
let's regroup and get ourselves back to where we go.
I'll grab your butt cheeks and pull out the willy, stir your asshole like a hot bowl of chili. I'm Hank Steele, the real queer cowboy.
Now we're back.
Oh, I hate you.
Breathe.
It's Hank Steele. That's what I gotta. It's Hank Steele. I was looking up. I was trying to send it to somebody.
He's a real queer cowboy.
He is a real queer cowboy.
He says it out loud.
Right.
There's no hide in Hank Steele.
No hide. No.
As a matter of fact, I'm flying him in on the
helicopter.
Well, hey, you've got something to announce for the tens of people watching, right? November 20th.
We have several shows booked.
Oh, several.
I'm September 9th in Youngstown at Matt's comedy contest. Matt Wheels on Nesty.
Yes.
Contest. And did you get a date yet?
I did. I gotta send him a headshot though.
What's your date?
Update the headshot. Hold on. You caught me off guard here with this. Expect me to know my stuff. Marvin.
I also have a show September 20th at the Canton Comedy Boom about people that used to teach.
October 7th.
Jokes. October 7th.
Yeah.
I'm doing teachers telling jokes. And now November 20th, we are booked to do our own Life is Hard comedy show at the renowned Funny Stop Comedy Club.
Yes.
We are going to have Joe Rogan as a special guest. Congratulate us on having Joe. What a coup.
If only.
Joe Rogan will be our guy.
Share the stage with the illustrious.
We're calling it the Fathership. The Fathership. We will make Joe Rogan have a career now. We'll get Joe Rogan's career on fire.
Or we're gonna loop him into our thing.
Yeah, because Joe Rogan would agree. Life is hard, John.
Yeah.
You know what? I was watching that late night show with the blonde girl that's very funny. Follows Colbert.
I didn't know there was a show.
One of the girls that was on the show was doing a riff on Life is Hard.
Oh, really?
She was using our catchphrase.
Wait, this is on the Late Show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Blonde girl. I can't remember her name.
Okay.
She's funny though. Taylor something. What is it? Taylor something?
Sheridan?
No, that's not it.
Is that Taylor? It's not the guy who writes all those.
No, it's a girl, a blonde girl.
Oh, okay.
Let me Google it. The Late Show, Taylor. Late Show, Taylor.
No disrespect, but I thought
Taylor Thomas.
Taylor Thomas. Okay, I'll have to look it up.
Oh, she's funny. You love her.
All right.
I mean, you would see her, John. You'd see her, and you'd go up there, and you'd say,
"I can smell you."
And then I would be promptly arrested.
Yes, and you're going to say that.
I'm going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust nut in water tower.
Well, that would never work for me, Marv, because I'm not climbing up that water tower.
You're never going to climb it. You're not. They arrest you. Go. Hey, look, I'm never going to climb a tower. You can look.
Not in water tower.
Hey, I'm not climbing it either.
I mean, it's
beside it,
possible.
maybe on the leg of the water tower.
Right. I'm not climbing all the way up there to do all that.
Okay, you got the list this week. We're moving things around this week. You've got the list.
Well, everything's flipped up because
You
you
get to
you
run
got
the
me all-
conversation.
got me all riled up that I'm in the
Mothership.
the mothership verse or whatever you want to call it, and I don't agree.
You're going
And
to you're going to go to Austin and you're going to perform at the mothership.
I'm gonna lose one roast battle, and I'm gonna move on with my life.
You can join Mike Ivy at the mothership. Your good buddy, Mike.
Well,
Ivy.
hey, yeah, he's gonna put me up. That's what's gonna happen. At least if that ever happens, if I ever get to Austin, I'm gonna have a place to stay.
That's funny that he's still on comedy. I thought he quit comedy. I never saw it or anything.
No,
of it.
there's a few people that we know moved to Austin.
It's the comedy mecca.
Is that what it is now?
Yeah.
Well, I know that there were a lot of people there. I know that they were doing some shows there, but didn't they already do that with Willie Nelson and Lukenbach, Texas? Didn't they already try that? Didn't already?
Yeah, Willie. It did. I'm not saying it didn't work.
Willie
They're all
Nelson
dead now, probably.
and Waylon Jennings. No, Willie's still alive.
I know it. Most of the guys that did that move with him, they're gone.
Waylon Jennings. They moved there.
Toby Keith.
No, Toby Keith wasn't.
Yeah, he's with Waylon.
No, he wasn't.
And Willie? Yeah, they did a big song together.
Oh,
Yes, they did. They made a
did
movie
the
together.
freaking Horses.
They made a fucking movie together on the horses. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
Oh yeah, and there was fucking Dom DeLuise was on a horse too. Yeah, I forgot.
I don't remember Dom DeLuise in it.
Yeah, they had Steve
movie.
Martin was on one too, and so was fucking Martin Short.
That's Three Amigos.
No, you remember he was?
Yeah,
he
I
was
remember
in
the movie. It's got nothing to do with Willie Nelson,
He was
though.
in that fucking Christmas Vacation. They were all around. He cut the tree down.
That's Chevy Chase. I don't know what you're fucking talking about right now.
I mean, what, exactly.
This,
I don't know where we got.
This is why you don't do drugs, kids.
This is why you don't mess up country western history with a country and western listener.
Hey, you don't seem to fucking know what you're talking about.
Now that Chris Christopherson. Remember
Texas, Texas, I'm going to Texas. Yes,
So
Joe
this is
Rogan
weird.
left.
Do you think-
Joe Rogan left California and started his own comedy mecca of the mothership.
But let's dig into this a little bit. Wasn't he a big Bill Hicks guy? And do you think
Joe
Bill
Rogan?
Hicks? Yeah. Do you think Bill Hicks would be okay with this? You know, because you listened to Bill Hicks. I read Bill Hicks. I listened to.
I
his,
think Bill Hicks would be not happy with it. No, because
I don't think so either.
But as he's doing it, he's pretending to be what Bill Hicks would love. But he's not being that. He's being the opposite. He's pretending to be independent and anti-government and all that. But he's actually become what he's pretended not to be. Like this guy pointed out that Joe Rogan used a lot of other people's jokes in his last special. Like that would be Joe Rogan becoming Carlos Mencia.
Yeah.
And the guy's point is when you get rich and fat, when you get satisfied, you start slipping into the same behaviors of the things that you used to rail against, which is probably true. I think it's probably
this is
true.
an author? This is an author?
No, it's the guy who runs the website Elephant Graveyard. And they said they killed one of his friends. They don't know who killed him, but one of his friends is dead now, who spoke out against the machine.
What?
There was a comedian that he talks about all throughout his special, the YouTube special.
Joe Rogan?
A black comedian used to brag how cerebral his comedy was. And then the guy went on a 16-year-old's podcast that's very popular, and he went off the rails and he went kind of nutty. And then he went back home to live in a shack in Canada, and he's disappeared. And they think he's dead now because he's been disappeared for so long.
Like, is this a real fucking thing? Is this like there's a police report and shit, or what? Or is this just some more made up bullshit?
They looked for him. They looked for him.
So now I got to go look up what the fuck elephant graveyard is after this.
It's got some interesting videos. I mean, all the videos did for me was pretty much they didn't. He's given an opinion that I share, but I don't agree with everything he's doing. They're saying that Joe Rogan is a comedy czar, how comedy became a dystopian imperial hell world. He said that Burn the Boats, the Joe Rogan comedy special, would end his comedy career. So he's wrong about that.
If what? Say what?
The guy who died is David Lucas. Ever heard of him?
No.
He says he's dead now.
Who says he's dead?
The guy from Elephant Graveyard guy, whoever that is.
Okay.
They said they silenced him because he was
allegedly. All this is allegedly, right,
Mar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Here's one thing, though. He wrote Joe Rogan's Burn the Boats is catastrophically bad comedy special review, and he's got 740,000 views. Shitting on Joe Rogan.
You know, this is I mean, this is either a product of Joe Rogan or Joe Rogan is a product of it. But this is the problem. And I'm just as guilty of it as everybody else. But the issue more to the crux of everything is that the internet is not reality, and people still consider the internet to be a concept of reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they take internet ideas and internet, where it could be, yes, the internet could be this place of all these different ideas where people are throwing things out there and they're having fun with it. And, it's an entertainment sort of thing. But then there's this other part of the internet that people don't realize is that there's also these people engaging in the conversation who will actively do these things and have no problem trying to do these things in reality.
Well, they've reached so
that's where we're at.
Of popularity being shitting on everything.
It's like, hey, you want to make up this whole thing about, and that's great. You want to make up this whole thing about, the different steps on it is how to take over the government and try to, take over the United States through an authoritarian rule or whatever. Here's the steps to do it. Let's map it all out. But then there's the consequences of reality where you get enough people on board by brainwashing them to think that this is an okay thing, when in reality, it's a really, really shitty thing.
Yes. Well, I think Mark Maron is out there saying that, what you're saying.
But, he's not a part of the mothership, so neither's Bill Burr, right? Or are they?
No, I'm saying Mark Maron is he's making the same points you're making. And Mark Maron is more of our kind of, I don't know about you, he's more of my kind of comedian.
Well, but we've been talking about this for going on 3 years now.
Yeah. We're off the topic again, by the way.
We just don't have the numbers.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, you can get pretty popular though being a hater though.
Well, that's true. But
this guy seems to be more than a hater. His research and stuff is pretty impressive. Whether it's all true or not, I can't guarantee, because it's easy to make a logical argument, pull up some things, show it, say, now this makes this logical. I don't know.
You talking about Joe Rogan or Mark Maron?
I'm talking about the comedy graveyard guy. I mean, the elephant graveyard guy.
Oh. I don't know. I got to watch it. I don't know.
Mark Maron is against the mothership thing. I don't know if he's directly against it, but he's not supporting it. That's for sure. I mean, if you go to Elephant Graveyard, you're going to see he's got a ton of videos, and none of them are like, hey, here's what I like.
You know what's strange? And maybe I'm not aware of this as much as I used to be. I never really, up until, if you think about it, up until Trump or maybe before, I don't remember comedians being on different political lines this divided.
I think that's a factor of the fact that they went all in for Trump, and now they're going to reap the whirlwind. You know, as it was said in what's the name of the show that did that line? You'll reap what you sow, but that's the Bible. But there was an old movie. It was very good. I can't remember the name of it now.
I believe you're referring to the movie The Cowboy Way with Kiefer Sutherland and Woody Harrelson.
That's the movie. That's it.
And it's like, hey, you don't want to rope a whirlwind there.
I think Woody would be down with Rogan, though. I don't know, though. I don't know Woody that well, so.
No,
Maybe
I don't.
not.
I think, well, he's big friends with Matthew McConaughey, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what side of the. I just now learned that there was a mothership.
I can do a great Matthew McConaughey impression. I could just take my shirt off and get all the women to watch our show, John. I think maybe the producer will want me to take my shirt off. But I'm not gonna do it. That's Bert Kreischer's bit. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you don't want to take. Yeah,
And,
so where
and this guy made fun of Bert Kreischer. He goes, "We have comedians who do this for a special," and he takes his shirt off. Yeah, Bert Kreischer does it. I think everything he does is out of just fucking. I'm having fun. I can't object to that kind of comedy. I don't love that he takes his shirt off.
I like Tom Segura's
And that's also,
show on
he's
Netflix.
also one of the Rogan guys.
Who?
As a matter of fact, there's a special on this guy's site called "The Shitty Comedians That Joe Rogan Made Famous."
Well, he thinks that Tom Segura is a shitty comedian.
I don't know for sure if Tom Segura is on it. I think.
I mean,
he is.
I like him.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Let's see.
I thought his show was. His show was the type of sketch comedy that
This
that
one
I really
called
like. I enjoy.
Roast Wounds, and it says Mark Maron's tour against the Rogan sphere is working. And that looks like a good video to watch. It's by
All right.
Roast Wounds. He says the Rogan Empire is falling. And the name of the other video is named, it's got something about how comedy was destroyed by anti-reality doomsday cult. That's a review of the guy's video. What's the one where he says another good one for Elephant Graveyard?
Yeah, but you know what? If some of these people, if this is the real shit that they believe, and they feel comfortable of it, comfortable enough in order to go up on stage and profess, just like I'm comfortable enough professing whatever I think or on here, then let them in that. And the people are either going to come to the show because of it or not come to the show because of it, or they're not interested. It's going to be the free market.
That is what establishes everything. It's no longer going to be free, though. Corporations are buying up everything. And the Trump administration just came out with a plan to stop limiting ownership of media sites. Like the most you could own was 39% under law.
Mm-hmm.
The Trump administration wants to get rid of that limit. So rich guys can just buy all the fucking media.
Here we come, gatekeepers. Even more tightly guarded gates. Oh.
And I don't know if this is true. Oh, here it is. It goes, the Rogan sphere. Unfunny comedians that Joe Rogan made famous 1 year ago. It's called Apologia Comedia.
Okay. What was this on?
It's on the list of the Elephant Graveyard's videos, but it's
Can I
not
tell you something, though? Honestly, I find most of these reporters and stuff that comment on comedy are unaware of what about comedy. Anytime I've ever read a critique or really anything from a reporter about comedy or involving comedy or critiquing comedy or anything like that, they don't know what they're doing. It's just like they're just taking stabs in the dark as a more of a fan or a bad. You know what? Most of the time, they're like the
NFL fan.
No, it's worse. They're like the bad I want to say bridesmaid, but the bridal party at the comedy show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're trying to make the article about them or their perspective or what they think is, but that's a whole nother topic to get into. But I've never found any of them be able to write at all very well about comedy. So.
I mean,
like there was like an article about the Montreal Comedy Festival, and this reporter had destroyed a bunch of comedians that went up, and the comments that was made in the article was just like what are we doing here? I mean, we're just like, it was kind of more self-serving for the reporter than it was about the comedy. You know what I mean?
What happened with the comedy festival? Just for Laughs, it fell apart, right?
Yeah, I don't know the details.
It was some kind of a scandal, economic scandal, I think.
Yeah, I don't know the specifics of it. I just don't know it folded. It used to be a really big deal.
Yeah, and I think someone's trying to bring it back, but I don't know what's going on with it. But
I don't know.
That used to be what made you as a comedian, Just for Laughs.
Yes, if you got on a Just for Laughs show or a one of their spotlights or something like that, that was because
and Joe Rogan experience has taken that's place now. I mean, you can't name something else that can affect your career more than being on Joe Rogan right now. Can you?
World Series of Comedy.
That is that is just a hyped up piece of shit. It really is bad.
Tell us what you really feel.
The World Series of Comedy is really very bad.
Tell us how you really feel.
Pay the guy enough money. You're going to Vegas.
Hold on. How much do I got to pay?
You got to pay to be in every one of his fucking satellite shows.
I know. How much to move on, right? And as long as you,
I don't know how much money. $50 a shot. Is
it $50 a show now?
I don't know what it is. I did it one year.
5 minutes.
I went down. No one even talked to me. It was a fucking weird experience. It was bad.
Well, maybe it's
very
changed
bad setup. It was a very bad setup. It was at the Comedy Caravan. The guy who won deserved to win. Don't get me wrong. He was very funny.
Yeah.
And I bombed because I did my jokes that they told me not to do, which hurt my confidence when someone tells you not to do jokes and you go, fuck it, I'm doing it anyways. But it was just the crowd, the actual crowd, it seemed like just a bunch of friends of the booker and shit. So I was like, whatever. There was no crowd.
So you're saying I shouldn't just pay the money and go to Vegas? Can you do that?
You probably could, yeah. You can just go rent one of those spots out in the street and do your show right there. Be better off.
No, I mean, is there a lump sum you can say, oh, just pass me through? What's the
I really don't know how it's working now because it used to be when I did it, you had to qualify.
That's that easy.
You had to qualify and there was only like 4 or 5 places to go. It wasn't like now they do one at every fucking D comedy room has a World Series of Comedy D level, you know what I mean? Like the fucking show in Massillon, they run it around here. I mean, shit rooms run it, and you can go get on it. And it was $50 when I did it. I don't know, but it seems like they have to keep. There was a natural when Ryan Dalton won it. There was a natural progression of moving up and qualifying for Vegas, right?
Yeah, I don't remember that early on. I don't think did you have to pay early on even?
Yeah, you had to pay. But,
I didn't know. See, I've never done it, so I can't say.
Once you qualify, you don't pay anymore. I don't think.
I mean, I just see
now they keep having all these satellite rooms. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know how it's running, but it seems like shit to me. But Bill Stone's in the top 100 now. He just announced on Facebook.
Well, let's hope he gets some work, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't think Ryan Dalton ever recommended it for getting work, but I don't know. Have to ask Ryan. Maybe Ryan to come on our show.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I see. I thought that
because we had 2 Clevelanders win it in a row. I think.
I thought that would at least enable you to go to each of the clubs and at least perform like a guest set, but I didn't realize it was $50 per.
I don't know that it is. I don't know the real deal now. I know it's a ton of satellite
So
rooms.
it might be different now.
I'm going to put in winners of the World Series of Comedy. We're not even talking about our topics. Have you noticed that?
No, we'll get back to it.
Well,
but
it's a comedy podcast. We can talk about the comedy. And there's no list of winners of the World Series of Comedy.
Okay. You know what? Let's talk about the.
Oh, Mike Giselka. Mike Giselka got second place last year.
Okay, he's from Cleveland.
Wait, yeah, the main event. No, it says Mike Giselka and Rob Coleman.
So they're both. You know, Rob Coleman and Mike Giselka.
Giselka got second in Vegas.
So maybe we should ask them if it's worth it or what they do. Because it could have all changed by now.
It says Rob Coleman got third place and Mike Giselka got first place. I don't know how you can keep winning. Then it's got all these people getting first place and second place. How many people can fucking... How many winners can they have?
Well, maybe there's like different like classes and levels, right?
It doesn't make any sense.
Like the beginner category.
Well, it's got winners list here. Let me see. Let's go all the way back to 2015.
15 is when that started? It started before 15, didn't it? Are you frozen?
We're
now
back.
I'm going to tell you what I really fucking believe.
We back and we determined we don't know when Ryan Dalton won the comedy. Well, we know he won though, and Mike Giselka got a second place, so he's very popular on the World Series of Comedy, and he works shows around here a lot. He used to come there.
Cleveland projects well everywhere. The Cleveland comedy fingers,
and Bill Stone. And Bill Stone will be there representing us this year.
It's everywhere.
So,
yep. And we hope he wins the whole fucking thing.
Good luck, Bill Stone.
There you go. All of his.
You know, someone's amazed me.
His fans. Does he have a name that he calls his fans?
Stoners, I think. What do you think?
Stoner? Okay. Stonies or Stoner?
Have to ask him.
We'll have to ask him.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to say, let's do our board and fuck the topics.
Yeah, because we didn't really get into anything. I want to talk about Gavin Newsom. I want to talk about Ice Baby.
Ice Baby.
Yeah, the South Civil War.
We can do it in our top 15.
All right.
Or however many we have here. Okay, who was the hero of this week? Was it Gavin Newsom? Those memes are pretty fucking great.
Well, I want to get into it because I'm not a fan of what he's doing at all, but yeah, sure. Gavin Newsom. Yeah,
I think it's great because he's making fun of himself as he does it. He's not like Trump means it. Trump fucking means it, and Gavin Newsom is laughing at himself.
Hey, how about this? How about you come up with a fucking platform? How about you come up with a fucking message?
Fucking work, John.
Well, we know specifically what their whole belief system is.
Oh, do we? What is it?
It's kind of evident.
It's whatever Donald Trump fucking says.
It's get rid of Brownie is what their method is right now.
White nationalism?
It's what the plan says.
Yeah. But that's not Trump's plan. And Trump does that stuff, but he veers off of it. Trump can be moved with.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's got his own ideas. As long as he's getting his and his piece, and he's able to line his pockets this whole time.
Do you think Is Project 2025 against windmills?
Well, not if he can get his cut and he can spin it his own way.
But Trump shut down a windmill farm, 80% done. He shut it down. 80% completed. It would have provided electricity for the entire west coast of Rhode Island, and he just shut it the fuck down.
Yeah, because he doesn't like the word green.
Right, but that's not part of Project 2025. That's the
No.
nutburger that's in the White House.
That's part of him. So that's part of the other part of the plan is keep people poor and stupid.
Frankly, a lot of people say windmills are dangerous. They cause cancer. The windmills, they're killing the birds. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs.
I mean, he was not lying when he said his favorite people are poor and uneducated.
No, he nailed that.
And add unhealthy. And
well, either a hero or performer of the week. He's got to be one of those two.
Who's that?
Newsom.
Oh, well, you're right. He could be both for acting like Trump and, yeah. I was going to say,
I'm not giving him both.
Nome.
I'm not giving him both.
I was going to say Kristi Noem is the performer of the week because we usually got to give it to a MAGA.
What'd she do?
Oh, she painted the wall because she listened. She listened to Donald during their meeting. He said, paint the wall black, and she painted it black, and she only needs one coat. You didn't see that press conference, that unhinged fucking...
No.
Yeah, it was
Should
strange.
we show it? Should we show it?
I mean, it was long. It was like a half an hour long of rambling bullshit. It's
Okay,
whenever they gave him that bullshit trophy, like literally they showed on South Park people coming and bringing him gifts, and then the next day someone was bringing him a fucking gift.
Yeah, Tim Cook gave him a gold thing, and guitars gave him plain.
It's just all
prediction. We had sandwich wait list. What was that sandwich wait list? Do you remember what it was?
No. I said the Epstein case, the sandwich wait list was yours.
I don't remember what it was, no.
Okay. Well, Epstein is back, so I was right.
Epstein did come back. You got that right. Kristi Noem also turns out she's spending millions of dollars to adorn her vehicles in gold. She's goldening it all up. A lot of gold extras.
You think that's going to be
gold trim? Because our public servants can't work. Our public servants can't work unless there's a theme of gold behind them, John.
Let's do a little predicting right here.
For Trump?
What looks better?
Okay.
Vance Noem or Vance Mace?
Oh, Mace, did you hear? She's running for governor of South Carolina, and only 8 people showed up.
I love it.
She drew worse than our comedy show. Our comedy show had 12 people, John. That was in February, which is a very cold month. I'll give him that.
Oh, yeah, that was the reason.
Yeah. I advertised that shit. What are you talking about? I put money into that.
All right.
I'm going to spend $100 advertising somewhere.
All right. Well,
let's see what the radio charges. Let's put it on a radio channel.
Yeah, I don't know that radio is going to be the best avenue of our funds there.
Maybe we can get one of those digital billboards for the week we're at the Funny Stop. I'll look it up. I'll see what it costs.
Yeah, I'm sure for like 1 minute, they'll flash it.
It'll say Marv Connor, HBO, New Balance tennis shoes, Marv Connor, John Wellington.
Now. Yeah.
#1 hit video. What about you? What can we put for you?
Tried out for In Living Color 2.
In Living Color 2 tryouts. Oh, we're making a prediction. What was our prediction?
Oh,
well, we know that the troops are out in the Capitol, and they're moving out to the other states. We didn't get to talk about that. That's a pretty fucking big deal.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of said he was going to move them into Chicago. My prediction is that another high official other than Bolton will also be raided next week.
Oh, more arrests, right? What?
Well, he wasn't
retribution?
arrested, was he? Or he was just raided?
He was just
Did he
raided.
get arrested?
Not yet. What did Nance say? Hey, if there's no crime, we won't arrest him.
Right. So I look for this one to be, because he normalized it with a Republican, getting it. Now no one's safe. So it's probably going to be a Democrat, right? Maybe Shifty Schiff.
He's already been investigating shit. He's already doing that. He's already doing it.
So maybe something in regards to Russia. Maybe Obama gets raided.
That would be what logical choice. Because their big thing is they charge Trump with stealing these documents. He says it turns out everybody is doing it. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it look like what Trump did is what everybody does.
Maybe they raid Obama's library.
Maybe they raid Michelle Obama just to find her penis that they kept talking about.
Oh, that could be a possibility.
They raid her skirt to show her penis, which is what all I heard for 4 years. Michelle Obama has a penis. Michelle Obama has a penis. Michelle Obama has a penis.
What are we doing here?
Maybe we'll see Michelle's penis finally.
Well, yeah, I think the Democrats going to get raided. Yeah, maybe Nancy Pelosi with the whole, stocks. Maybe that's what he uses as an excuse. Who knows?
No, because stocks are perfectly legal, and he wants to continue ripping that shit off.
Right? He's like, hey, wait a minute. I'm just still making some money here.
Whoa. We're not going to point out the illegal shit that we're doing.
Right?
Frankly, Nancy's a great investor. I followed her routines. If she invested in it, I bought it also.
All right. What is one good thing?
Football came back.
Yep. That was at least one good distraction.
I think Joe Flacco's a good thing.
Okay.
He seems to be a decent human being. I could be fooled by it. Joe talks about his kids and his family. Seems like a good guy. I don't know if I spelled it right. Okay, got to get to our top 5 now.
All right.
Last week we reversed it. I don't like it like this. I'm going to flip it around.
Okay.
I'm going to go.
So you want to start with 5.
5th down to 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Our top guy last week was Stephen Miller. So we're going to go to 5, though.
Was he our top guy?
He was our 5th guy.
Yeah. I mean,
Vance was number 1 last week.
Yeah, I think this is where it gets hairy because, like, Stephen Miller is like the evil devil on Trump's shoulder.
Did you hear him talking
how much say he has?
Did you hear him talking at the train station?
Who? Stephen Miller?
Like a vampire, man.
Was he dressed in Hugo Boss or the train station?
No. They were giving hamburgers to the troops in Washington. Remember that photo op? And he said, the only people complaining are old people who have nothing else to do. Old women in their white hair are out here complaining. Everyone else loves what we're doing.
That's what Stephen Miller said.
None of the blacks are protesting. They like that we're getting rid of crime. You didn't hear him say all that?
No. This was Stephen Miller?
Stephen Miller. He said it's just a bunch of old white people are complaining. No one else cares.
All right, I'll have to look at it. I mean, didn't they point out places where murders were higher than they are in DC? Houston or something like that?
No, they wouldn't do that. That would be the point they're making.
No. I'm not talking about Stephen Miller. I'm talking about in general. I thought.
Oh yeah, it's 10 times higher in fucking Huckabee's state than it is in California. The murder
Okay.
rate. And she put out a post. This has never happened in my state. And Newsom goes, that's right, because in your state it's 10 times worse. You don't seem to give a shit about it. Per capita murder. So who's the top 5 suck up? That's what we should call this list, right?
I think 5's got to be Homan.
Man, I really hate that guy. So he told the guy,
He's very enthusiastic about his job.
He told the guy, you meet me in 13 minutes after this speech and out in the hallway, and we'll see what's up. So the guy's out there waiting for him, and Homan never shows up. Made a video of me waiting for Homan. Oh, gravel mouth, that's what I call him. I don't like black people. I don't like brown people. It doesn't have to be black, just brown in general. We had Higgins, Rubio, and Gabbard all lumped together last week as the 4th biggest suck-ups.
You heard the trap that they set for people, though, right?
What?
That they invite them in for they send them stuff for their court date, and then they tell the judge to
let them go,
take away their sanctuary, and then they declare them that they're illegal right then, and they arrest them.
Them up. Yeah, I heard they've been doing that.
I got
a status hearing. They call them in for a status hearing, and they say your status is up. Then they grab them. So they're using the court. It used to be you couldn't do that in a courthouse. Now they're violating that norm. It's become normal just to grab people out of courthouses. So what they did was they scared the shit out of judges by arresting the one judge. Remember? Who told the guy to go out the side door?
I say so you have Homan at 5, 4.
We're making a new one, so these are the old ones.
So yeah, this is the MAGA power ranking.
Heggs has fired the general that said we didn't destroy their nuclear capability.
Hey, spell that performer of the week out and don't put POW.
Well, they basically are.
Yeah, I'm nervous. Christ. I mean, performer of the week.
Why?
And let's spell out retribution a little bit better. I'm reading this, and this is like, oh, whoa.
Well, how did I spell it wrong? Retribution.
But you got to add retribution for Democrats.
Against Democrats?
He's going to against Democrats. Yes, he's going to take
anybody that's
the governor. JP Pritzker is
he's going against Republicans too.
Yeah,
anyone. He's going against the guy who wrote the election was safe. That guy's in trouble now.
Yeah, he really doesn't like Bolton.
No, because Bolton's been saying this guy's a lunatic. He goes, "I'm a lunatic, so I know when it's
right.
John Bolton's like, "I'm crazy." This fucker's like 10 times crazy.
My mustache is crazy.
Performer of week.
So Holman is 5. 4. I think just move Bondi to 4.
She's getting to be so predictable.
Yeah, I mean, well, you got to put Kash Patel at 3 because he executed the raid on Bolton.
Old crazy eyes.
Yeah. Way to go, Kash, making a splash,
making an appearance.
Yep. So then I think that you could either flip those two or keep them the way they are, but I would like to put a special thing in there for. I think Stephen Miller is always in the sphere. You know what I mean? He's always in the Bukkake circle.
Yeah, he tries to make a speech and make a point, and everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up." Vance is making more appearances. The more Trump's hands swell, and the more
Yeah.
he's dying. Vance is coming out more and more. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, isn't it sad that the thing that Trump has to put out there is the littlest Sith in order to, make him look good?
Look, everybody! I got a picture of me. Putin sent me a picture of us together on the red carpet. I'm gonna sign it. It's gonna be. I'll put it on the wall. Tremendous picture. No other world leader can get a picture standing next to Putin. And Putin, I'm sucking his dick, but that's not the point of the picture.
When he was showing that picture, you heard what happened, right?
No.
So when he was showing that picture, Putin was bombing another factory.
Oh, right. I heard that. Yeah. Killing more innocents.
Yeah.
Committing more war crimes. He's a war criminal that should have been grabbed up.
How many wars does a guy got to solve, or a guy got to, end peacefully before he gets a Nobel Peace Prize, Marv? Come on.
Yeah. I did 6, 7, 8, 9 wars now. It's incredible. All the wars I've solved.
I got to create my own.
And all these people in these countries are like, "What? We were at war?"
So
we didn't even talk to Trump. That's what they're saying. We didn't even talk to Trump.
So who is it? The Heritage Foundation? They're going to come up with their own peace prize. Trump's going to donate the money to it, his own money, for a peace prize that he's going to receive.
Makes sense. Perfect sense. Perfect sense, John.
Or Israel's going to give it to him for,
Because Israel, that's a peaceful country. They're not bombing. They're not bombing any innocents right now.
If he got Israel, if he got all of his little plain Arab buddies, countries,
yeah,
you got Egypt, they would all go in with all the ones that did the Abraham Accords. They would go all in on a peace prize given to Donald Trump. Don't you think?
Yeah, they're all like Joe Rogan. I mean, they think Joe Rogan is. They're all going to be on the Joe Rogan podcast. Let's admit that.
What's the prize for the Nobel Peace Prize?
It's like $500,000. It's like $500,000.
$500,000
trophy. Yeah.
So then they're going to give a bigger trophy, and it'll be $1 million or $2 million.
It makes perfect sense, John, that because Nobel was invented by the guy who invented TNT, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it makes perfect sense that Trump should win the award. And the Kennedy Center will have the ceremony, I'm sure. I'm sorry. The Melania Trump Center will have the award.
Yeah.
There's a big deal about Melania wrote a letter that Trump to save the children in Ukraine, and Trump, Putin put in his pocket and says, "Yeah, okay, thanks, stupid woman." Thanks. When we conquer the USA, you'll be the first concubine. That's what he told her.
So is that why because all these reporters were wondering why when they went into the meeting, they were all like, happy and go lucky. And they came out of the meeting, they were like pale. And did Putin really tell him exactly what he thought?
We'll never know what happened in that meeting. We're not going to know.
Well, we're screwed is what it came out to.
He's very reasonable. Putin just wants everything that he wants, and we give it to him. It's a great plan. I don't know why Zelensky is fighting it. It's a great plan.
Wouldn't that be great if Putin was like, "Give me $100," and he just,
I just want $100.
All of you, give me $100. You know how much this is worth back in Russia? I can. FBI, open up.
FBI is only going to attack Democrats from now on, and Republicans that Trump doesn't like. All right, our time's up. I'm sorry I derailed everything with my criticism of the Rogan experience.
I gotta do my research.
I should have done the Rogaine experience is what I should have done.
I got to do more research on what this whole thing is about. I didn't realize it was it was that deep. So
It's the comedy
I
mecca,
keep saying
man.
this. I gotta look into Joe. I gotta listen to Joe Rogan's podcast. Or
No, I don't listen to his podcast.
I only see clips, and the clips don't impress me. But
Yeah, the
you know.
clips show his stupidity right off the bat.
So
all right, let's get out of here.
Bye, Marv. Thank you very much.
We should do Spotlight this week. Want to do Spotlight?
Yes, sure.
No, da, da, da.
Now, bum, bum.
That says it all. Au revoir.
Bye-bye.